This is a tarot reading for the sign of Leo. So if you are a Leo, obviously then this is for you, but also if you're just interested in what's going on in the life of a Leo sign, this might be interesting for you also. The cards are shuffled. If you know me, you know I always shuffle the cards before I start the video. Everything's basically ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have not looked at any of these cards. You can't see them. They're all face down. So the first cards I'm going to reveal represent the recent past for you Leos. So I have the Four of Wands with the number 8. This is, could be like reaching a milestone in a relationship. That's definitely true for the Four of Wands. That could be true for a lot of you. But the Four of Wands is also celebrating any milestone. So that's what's been recently happening for you, celebrating a milestone. If you're talking about a relationship, this can be actually reaching a point where we're celebrating marriage. We are celebrating the next phase, right? Whatever that next phase of your relationship is, that's what we've been celebrating. But with the 8 here, I kind of think it's more like an ongoing thing. It's more about just the next phase, like really enjoying the next phase, and maybe even just having a commemoration of your successes, maybe recent or ongoing successes. This is what I'm getting. Let me see if I can get any specifics, but that's what I'm getting, is celebrating recent successes, ongoing successes, a commemoration of all these things, commemoration of your life, the people who you're with. I have the City. So commemorating your status, like where you're at with regards to work, with regards to your financial situation, kind of like just celebrating the place that you're at and enjoying that with your friends, family, etc. It also could just be talking about maybe the event, maybe there was an event and it was somewhere out in public, could be for some of you. Let me see what's on top. Okay, so yeah, I have Cancer showing up here. So this definitely could be some spending time with your family or having these events where we get to spend time with family. Other two cards are the Bed and the Book, which is to say I don't think there's been just a lot going on in terms of events or like significant events for you guys in the recent past. This has been sort of an ongoing restful period where we're just kind of absorbing and learning as we go. And I feel like it's just been quiet. All right, let's move on to the present now for you Leos. So in the present, I have a couple of different places I can look. I'm going to start by looking at your emotions. I want to know how you guys are feeling right now. That's just where I want to look at. So I have the Magician with the Oracle card of the Crown. You guys are feeling like both King and Magician. You're feeling like you can literally turn yourselves into a king. Super successful. You're feeling like you earned your own success. And it makes a lot of sense because you guys have been celebrating successes in the recent past. I don't think I need to clarify these cards. This is just like really feeling like we've earned our successes and also we have been successful. We feel successful. All right. So I'm going to just move right along to the next position. Still in the present moment. I'm going to see what you guys are up to, like what you guys are physically doing. I call this the position of the hand. So I have that card. I have here the Wall. That's my Oracle card. And the Tarot card of Judgment. Interesting. So the Wall is maybe keeping some things private or not sharing everything's boundaries. That's the Wall. But Judgment actually involves everybody. That's like everybody's involved. So maybe it's like we're trying to be modest with our successes. We're trying not to flaunt our successes. I feel like this is all like stuff that has been ongoing, has been happening, but it's built to a point where people are starting to probably notice how successful you guys are, but you're very timid about it. You're not making a big deal, I feel. Even though it might be that it could be that you're so successful that it is a big deal to other people with Judgment. Let me pull a card on this. Tell me about Judgment with the Wall in the present moment here. This is what my my Leos have been doing. So I have here the Ear with the Hammer. The Hammer is repair, and the Ear is gossip. The Ear is kind of what I was saying is how there's a lot of people who are paying attention. They're listening to what you've been doing. Maybe it's just because, well, maybe you've had events to celebrate what you've been doing. It's kind of obvious that you guys are doing well through what's been going on, but you're not making a big deal. The hammer is like kind of almost like settling the energy down a little bit, tamping it down, making it reasonable, not trying to like blow it out of proportion. On the bottom, I have Uranus. I feel like you guys, it is out of proportion. You guys like have kind of broken out of your shell in a lot of ways, in a good way, I think. And people can't help but notice. You know, you're playing it down, but people can't help but notice because you really have come out of your shell, and you really have, and it's been like such a, I think, beneficial thing for you that people can't help but notice it. Because on the bottom, I do have Uranus. I've been looking at Uranus, but I didn't mention it. Because Uranus is that light bulb moment. It is like a shock value, you know. So, and it's about the house, which is, could be about a physical house. Maybe you guys, you know, recently purchased a house, or there's a house involved, but the house is also identity. So I think it's about your own personal success, who you are, and how other people see you. I think it's been a topic of conversation because it's been like kind of a lot all at once. Even though I think your successes are ongoing, I think people are paying attention to it now all at once. All right, so let's take a look. I only have one more position in the present before I look into the future for you guys. And that is the position of the head. This tells me what you guys are thinking about, but also how you guys are perceiving all this. Because remember, this is how you guys are feeling. You guys are feeling great, but that's not necessarily your thoughts. They are tied and linked, similar but different. So let's take a look at your thought process right now. I have the Nine of Pentacles with the Oracle card of the left turn arrow. The left turn arrow is an unexpected change, turn of events, a left turn, right? And the Nine of Pentacles is, well, having enough money to be self-sustaining, to be independent. It's like bachelor energy. It's also being like being able to basically have all your shit together. Taking care of your health, taking care of your money, having it all put together, all your earthly stuff put together. With the left turn arrow, I feel like this is new. Like maybe you guys before the recent past, you guys haven't always been so successful. You know this is new. This is new territory, but it's good. It's good territory. Let me pull, okay. This literally flew out just as I was trying to shuffle. Neptune reversed. So there is gained clarity. We're just feeling clear-headed. You guys are feeling clear-headed. Even though this is all new, you're feeling clear-headed. Neptune reverse, coming out of a period of fog. Underneath that, we have Scorpio with the sword. Again, it's like the lack of clarity. You're just feeling more in your element. You're feeling like you know where you're going now. And I think that it's taken you out of a period where you felt like crap because you didn't feel like you were succeeding, and therefore you didn't really think that you were going in any particular direction. Okay. All right. Yeah. But yeah, I think you guys are also taking time to enjoy the moments, those special moments, and appreciating time with family. It's like there's no point in celebrating how successful you are if there's no one to celebrate it with you. And I think also, in addition to all this, you guys are taking the time to appreciate the people who you're celebrating all these successes with. That's part of this too. So let's move on to the future. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. All right. Excuse me. I have these two cards, one tarot, one oracle, and I have Saturn with the planet Saturn with the oracle card of the Ten of Swords. Ooh. Wow. This is not good. That's 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 not good. What is this? This is bogus energy. This is highly bogus. This is like everything that was good about this reading. This is a karmic smackdown. This is quite literally a karmic smackdown, but why are we getting a karmic smackdown? You guys, I feel like you guys earned your position. Why should you guys be getting karmically smacked down? What's coming up here? Tell me about Saturn. the Ten of Swords. Tell me about Saturn with the Ten of Swords. Tell me about Saturn with the Ten of Swords. This could be a potential warning about something coming towards you in the recent future that you guys need to be aware of. Tell me about Saturn with the Ten of Swords. Tell me about Saturn with the Ten of Swords, please. It's always good to have warnings, guys. Even if it's bad news, it's nice to be forewarned, right? So you can prepare. It's always better to be prepared. Okay, so I have here Aries with the unicursal hexagram. Wow. This is sketchy. Super sketchy. It makes me feel like someone's doing black magic. Whether this is whether you guys are black magicians and you're getting like feedback, or you're getting like ramifications for the stuff you've dished out, or this is someone you know who's really angry doing stuff to you. And it's gonna cause, but at the same time, there's karma involved here. It's like they're pushing on karma. It's not like you do have chinks in your armor because you're not necessarily completely innocent. They're attacking your karma and they're manifesting. Could be you. This could be self-sabotage too. But if it's self-sabotage, it is spiritual self-sabotage, which is like crazy to think about. It's almost like doing black magic against yourself, or like having your beliefs and your actions tied to in such a wrong way to your actions that they completely work against you. I don't need another card for this. This is bad. Tell me more about this, please. Anything else about this? I basically want to know if it's someone else. I think it's you. I think it's your own actions. There's something. Tell me more about... Okay. The rabbit. The rabbit. Rabbit. Well, that's weird. The rabbit. The rabbit. The rabbit is a lot of things. The rabbit is multiplicity. It's not one thing. It could just be that there's a lot of things. Might be a lot of people. Why? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people. A lot of people. You know what it is? I think a lot of people are jealous with all of your success. And people's jealousy is manifesting. It's like the evil eye. It's like the more jealous, the more they see your successes, the more that their evil eye actually does impact you, and it will. Holy crap. And it's because it's so many people. It's like one person maybe giving you the evil eye, whatever, you can brush that off, but like 100 people, 1,000 people, that adds up. So I think you guys need some spiritual protection here. If I were to give you my own 2 cents, it feels like this is like almost just everyone's combined negative energy towards you can bring a karmic smackdown that I don't know if it's necessarily even deserved. All right, let's pull advice. Let's do some advice for you guys. All right. Hey, spiritual protection, man. Get yourself some what's good for that? Well, just sage. Honestly, how about just burning some sage? Go to like the old standard, the way I see it. Burn sage. Anyway. Whoa, the High Priestess reversed. You guys are spiritually disconnected. You guys are vulnerable. So if you don't have a solid belief system, like if you're not spiritual, if you're not religious, if you don't believe in something, yourself, anything, even like an atheist believes in science, right? If you don't have a force of belief, a philosophy, a strong sense of self and spiritual connection, then that makes you vulnerable, and you are vulnerable to these attacks. This can manifest, all this negative energy directed at you. That's part of the reason why I can get through and manifest in negative ways, and why these cards are telling me that in the short-term future, something nasty is going to happen because you're unprotected and because people are sending this your way. All right, let me pull an oracle card. Anything else here for advice? Anything else for advice for my Leo signs? I mean, the other way you can protect yourself is to get spiritually connected, right? try to find something to connect yourself with. Anything, a personal belief system, a personal code, anything. Oh, here we go. Drop the card. Hold on. All right. Venus reversed. This is being too materialistic. Part of being, sometimes people who are too successful, have too much money, end up being too materialistic, and that can disconnect you from your higher self. Things that are not material, like the spirit, the mind and the spirit. It's like focus too much on the physical here. Venus reversed. And then on the bottom here, I have the 3, the cup with the foot. I think there's also too much mingling with other people. If you are hanging out with too many other people, there's a lot of physical interaction between you and other people. That is also dispersing your energy. That's spreading it out to all these people, leaving yourself weaker, leaving yourself more vulnerable, and also more people that you expose yourself with, the more of this negative feedback you get at you. And I don't even think it is intentional. It could be, but some of these people just can't help but be jealous, right? That's just like reflexive negative energy that gets directed your way. It's either an intentional evil eye, spell work, or like an unintentional, like just negative energy. Okay, so these are things to be aware of, guys. I think that let me see if I get anything else. Any other cards? Anything else for advice? I just want to see if anything else comes out, actually. Anything else for my Leos? One more card? Anything else? Nothing comes out, nothing comes out. Anything else for my Leos? I might have said it all, honestly. Anything else? I think I might have said it all. Nothing's coming out, guys. Okay, well, then I guess I was wrong. I think I'm going to call it there. Oh, no. Oh, all right. Something did come out. The road reversed. The road reversed. You do have to change something about your path. Like, it doesn't matter how successful you are. Society can see you all for all the success that you have, but something needs to be changed for your spiritual, betterment here. So it needs to be changed. Maybe you guys are fine on the physical level, but something needs to be changed for your spiritual benefit. For you to become and I think it does have to do with trying not to have people, not getting this negative feedback from people. Whatever that means. Maybe it means you have to take your money and do good things with it so people perceive your success in a positive light, right? Maybe that could do it. Not sure here, but that is the advice. Okay, guys? So that's going to be your reading. Leos, thank you all, sir, for being here so much. I really appreciate you. I will see you all in a couple weeks. Take care.